Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are again going to solve a GFG problem of the day, which is connect nodes at the same level. It is a medium level problem. Let's see what's the problem telling us. Given a binary tree, connect the nodes that are at the same level. The structure of the tree node contains an additional next right pointer for this purpose. So we have an additional pointer here, which is the next right pointer, which is an additional feature of this tree. In usual trees, we have only the left pointer and the right pointer. But in this case, we also have a next right pointer. Okay. So initially, all the next right pointers point to garbage values. Initially, the next right pointers are pointing to null values. Your function should set these pointers to point next right for each node. Okay, so we have to point this to the next right. Let's say we have this tree 10, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. Okay, then for this 10 should point to 10's next right pointer should point to null because nothing is there on its right hand side. For 3 it's 5 because 5 is there present on its right hand side, and for 5 nothing is there on the right hand side, so we would point to null. For 4 it's 1 on the right hand side, for 1 it is 2, and for 2 it is null. Let's see other examples too in a fresh page. So here is the example. So we have this input 3, 1, 2. The connected tree is 3, which is pointing to null because it doesn't have any right hand side. For 1 the right pointer is pointing to 2, and for 2 the right pointer is pointing to null. For example 2 we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. 10 should point to null, okay, 20 should point to 30, okay, and 30 should point to null, okay, and for 40, 60, and for 60 again null. The same here it is written, and the output should be, we have a void function, so we don't have to return any value. The connected tree is 10, which is pointing to null, 20 is pointing to 30, 30 is pointing to null, 40 is pointing to 60, 60 is pointing to null. So what's the approach we are getting? If we do a BFS traversal, that is level order traversal in this tree, and for every node we only connect the components with the components present in the queue. We already know that in BFS we use queues. If in the queue the front part should point to the, if nothing is present on the right, it should point to null, and if something is present then it should point to the front part of the queue. Okay, so let's code it. It's very small code. Because we don't have to return any value, we would only change the existing tree. So first we would declare a queue of no star type because the root is of type no star. Queue dot push. We would simply push the root here while our queue is not empty. Queue dot empty. What we are going to do here is that we will take a size variable which would store every time the size of the queue, every time we push the new values, and we would run a loop for each and every level, and size minus minus, and for storing the front part of the queue we would declare a variable no star temp equals to queue dot front. Okay, and for and we should pop the queue. Now we are going to check if our size is not null. Till the size is not 0, we are going to point to the other right hand side nodes. So till size is not equal to 0, if size is not equal to 0, then next right should point to the front value of the queue, and if its size is 0 then we would simply initialize it to null. Next right equals to null. and we would, for traversing, we would check if tree's left part is present or not. Stem left equals to is not equals to null, then we would push the value in the q dot push temps left for the first part, and for the second part we would push temps right. Temp right is not equal to null, we would push temps right. Temp right. Okay, let's see if it runs. Okay, so it's running fine. Let's submit it. Okay, so it's also submitted. Hope you understood the explanation, and in case you did, please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and please continue this series of the problem of the day, because we would get exciting rewards from GFG after solving this stuff. So let's continue the series. Till then, keep coding, keep practicing. This was Tushar here. Bye bye.